Let's talk Canadian seniors. As you know, when Stephen Harper and CPC formed the federal government from 2006 to 2015, they increased the retirement age to 67. We can all remember what that party did to the pension of veterans and how they closed service offices. What might not be as well known is Harper wanted every citizen to take a lump sum payment of the Canadian pension plan, after which the plan would cease to exist for younger generations entering the workforce. Fortunately, Kathleen Wynne stopped him from doing so. The Federal Liberal Party was elected in 2015, and they repaired or enhanced the programs for seniors and veterans. Liberal policies have lifted 187,000 seniors from severe poverty. They continue to provide improvements, such as the dental program, and a wellness plan that assists seniors in the maintenance of their homes, and they are working to launch the pharmacare program. While the Liberals are working to lift all Canadians up, the Conservative provincial parties and the CPC work to keep us down. In Ontario, Doug Ford and the PC party removed rent control and cost containment on the essentials. They've made it easier for landlords to evict through the guise of renovating. They cut inspections on long-term care homes and have made it so the owners can't be sued for neglect or abuse. What's happening in Ontario is happening in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and New Brunswick. In Alberta, Danielle Smith wants to take the province out of the Canada Pension Plan. When the use of the notwithstanding clause is used against the good of the people, it's time for us to pay attention. Here's Harper voicing his intentions against progressives.
We have a very special guest. He's my new fishing partner. He took me up north a couple of weeks ago and we went fishing, and I love to fish. Stephen Harper, the Prime Minister of Canada.
Thank you for that warm welcome. I want to thank Rob as well for that introduction. I've heard about these events here, but this is a wonderful place to have a barbecue like this. But I want to thank Diane, not just for hosting us, but for really giving us this great conservative political dynasty that we have here with the Fords. It's fantastic. And as you know, Rob, many of you may remember, Rob endorsed us in the election. That helped a lot, and Rob is doing something very important that needs to be done here. He is cleaning up the NDP mess here in Toronto. That's great. I have to get this plug in. I'm not paid for this one, but we started cleaning up the mess, the left-wing mess federally in this area. Rob's doing it municipally, and now we got to complete the hat trick and do it provincially as well.
As for the CPC, they vote against every legislation or delay implementation that would benefit the country or the citizenry. The current party leader essentially admitted it.
In fairness, it might not address it the way you want to address it. You might want to address it through big fat government programs. We're conservatives, so we don't believe in that.
The CPC MPs all have their agenda. Some are chaos agents for the global right-wing movement, while others are linked to patriarchal cults. They manufacture high drama using disinformation tactics to keep us so distracted that we don't do anything to stop what the provincial Conservatives are doing to the quality of life in our province. The groups who are behind this attempt on Canada have been using dirty politicking tactics for a very long time. In fact, when Ernest Manning was the Premier of Alberta, he accused Tommy Douglas of being communist because he provided health care to the people of Saskatchewan. The people who have been trained by the National Citizens Coalition, the Manning Centre, and a variety of right-wing think tanks, both domestic and foreign, have used these methods on every politician that is liberal. Make no mistake about it, they are following the Republican Blue Book on Canada. We must rally our family and friends to vote these corrupt and very compromised right-wing parties out of our Canadian government. We have to unite, or they just might succeed in destroying everything good about Canada. Be aware and stand Canadian.